All right, this is probably gonna ruffle some feathers, but the greatest way to turn failure into success isn't just about getting up and trying again. Now, it's about what you're saying to yourself when you try again. Hey, what's up? It's Lonell Williams, your failure into success coach, and today I want to talk to you about something that is very unique and very consequential, and it's called self-doubt. There's a moment coming when your biggest failure leads to your greatest success. Have you ever found yourself saying, I'm not good enough, or I'm not meant for this, or I'll never make it? And guess what? Listen, the failures that you're so scared of sticking around just actually might stick around if you keep talking to yourself like that. Listen, in today's video, I'm going to show you why self-talk is the success factor in transforming your mind and your words, and most importantly, how to change self-doubt into success. All right, here are 3 failure busters that we have to break when it comes to understanding self-doubt. All right, failure buster number 1, all failure is bad. I know you've been told that failure is bad, but guess what? That's a lie. Listen, society teaches us that failure is something to be ashamed of, something to run from or to hide. But here is the truth. Failure isn't bad. Failure is necessary. It's where you learn, adapt, where you grow. Think of Thomas Edison, right? The inventor of the light bulb. He failed over 1,000 times. Now imagine if he had given up or convinced himself that those failures defined him. I'd probably sit in a room looking like this. But I'm glad he didn't give up. So stop hiding your failures and walk into your success. Failure buster number 2, failure has nothing to do with what I believe. In some circles, we call that limiting beliefs. Listen, it's not failure holding you back. It is what you believe about failure. The power of failure is not that you fail, but how you respond to it. Listen, maybe you tried and it didn't work out. If you tell yourself, I'm not smart enough or I'm not good enough, you've literally just closed the door. But if you say, I didn't get it this time, but I'm getting closer, you leave room for growth. I want you to challenge those limiting beliefs. Start telling yourself that every failure is just a step towards the right outcome. All right, failure buster number 3. Failure means I was not meant to do this. That is not true. Have you ever said, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I'm not meant to do this. Maybe I am not ready. That is wrong. Failure does not mean stop. It means learn. Failure doesn't mean you're not meant for something or meant to do something. No, failure means that you want to take a different approach. Maybe reframe the way you view that situation or that circumstance. It means that maybe you have to reapproach the circumstances in a different way. Have you ever been on a plane and the pilot might be attempting to land, and for whatever reason, he notices that he is off by his angle or maybe going in too fast? They don't just keep going and blow through it and land. They start over. They go back up in the air, they recalculate, and they come back from a different angle. That is kind of the best example to describe how you should approach failure in situations and when it comes to success. Maybe sometimes you don't need to just blow through it. Maybe you need to go back in the air, reassess the situation, take a look, see if the wind is right, see if the speed is right, see if all your instruments are together. Maybe it's not that you weren't meant to succeed. Maybe you're just approaching it from the wrong angle. All right, let's look at Oprah. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most significant media moguls in, I think, the entire world and in history. Did you know Oprah was fired from her very first TV job? I mean, what if she'd given up? Maybe she decided that she wasn't good enough, smart enough, ready enough for the opportunity. She would have literally walked away from billions of dollars and potentially prevented the life change of so many men and women from around the world. See, failure cannot define you because there's somebody somewhere waiting on you to succeed because their life depends on it. Sometimes you have to tell yourself it's not no, it's just not now or not this way. Your words can turn roadblocks into stepping stones. You have the opportunity to literally change your life by thinking differently about every situation. Sometimes you've got to reframe and rethink about the way you talk to yourself because self-doubt can really destroy a future. You see, self-doubt is a powerful, powerful tool. It can impact the way you view life, the way you approach business, the way you even engage with individuals around you. If you continue to feed yourself with doubt, you continue to assume that somehow, some way, that if you keep thinking negative, that that's going to change the outcome. It's not. Shift your mind. And when you shift your mind, you shift your way. Listen, I'm Lionel, Failure into Success Coach, part 2 coming up soon. Listen, if this resonated with you, I want you to hit the subscribe button, because this is where we turn your failure into wins, one step, one word, and one moment at a time. All right, so here's the challenge. Today, if you're watching this morning, noon, or night, I want you to comment self-talk in the comment section. I'm going to reply. I'm going to give you some feedback, some thoughts. Tell me what you're challenged with. What are you saying to yourself? And let's work through it together to determine what the best outcome could be. We want to change that negative self-talk into positive self-talk. Hey, I want you to subscribe. Hit that button. I want you to be plugged in. We got so many amazing things coming down the pipeline. I'm even working on an ebook right now on how to turn your mindset from failure into success. Actionable tips that you can take every day. Won't take much time, but it's going to change your life. We've got podcasts coming up, interviews with some special guests. I even have a special guest that I've actually been in contact with, and I'm actually pretty excited because they are actually champions, that's right, champions of a sport, an international sport. So I'm super excited to be able to leverage some relationships and get them here on the show. I'm really excited about all that's going on. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it. I'm excited because this is a part of the journey where we turn failure into success. I'm your Failure to Success coach, Lionel.